When we first started looking at high schools, I know some of the staff at the Lerner School had told us that the secondary kids came to Benedictine. And I thought, well, that's such a nice program they do there. And we were looking at other schools when my son shadowed here, when John shadowed here, but he fell in love with Benedictine. And the thought for us that the Lerner School, eventually James could come here on Fridays and spend time with his brother in a normal setting was just so great for us.
I think from the Lerner School perspective, Benedictine it's another sense of home for us. It gets involved in our kids' routines. They look forward to it on a weekly basis. And when there's long breaks or when for some other reason, we're unable to come, they're bummed out by it. It's a great feeling of belonging to the community of Benedictine. I think that's one thing that we're very appreciative of is that, throughout this partnership, Benedictine has just opened its doors to us and being very accommodating and, very proactive and, fostering this partnership and keeping it, growing and also changing as well.
My favorite interaction with the students from Lerner School would probably be the physical activities we do, like when we play basketball or play kickball or sometimes we even play dodgeball, or even just talking to some of the students.
At my public school, we had kids with autism, but they really separated us. And so now with this program, bringing us all together and having us interact, it's caused more friendships, and now you get to see some of your friends every week.
Going to Benedictine is a great experience, but participating in this program makes it so much better. You get to experience being with these kids once a week, and it really humbles you.
I think I've definitely grown just because of how much the people around me have helped me. Definitely had great experiences. I think I'm definitely better at communicating with people, understanding people's backgrounds.
Some of the most rewarding times have been when the students have just had natural interactions, or when students from Benedictine, maybe they've met a kid previously and they're talking with them naturally and working on some of their speech programming, or greeting sequences, or things that might be programs that we run at school in a very structured manner, and then the men of Benedictine just come up and they're able to kind of work on what we're working on in school in a natural setting.
The medical professionals at St. Vincent Charity Medical Center have been extremely important in working with us. The fact that St. Vincent Charity Medical Center is a teaching hospital allows our students to work along with residents and people who are actually working in a graduate school level. It's not just an observation. They receive an opportunity to discuss the issues, to see where the issues are important for their educational experience, as well as how their scientific knowledge and their scientific experience here at Benedictine is dealt with in the real world and in a situation that is extremely practical.
In a lot of other hospitals, they're extremely busy, but at St. Vincent's, there are residents and medical students that we're able to talk to. And when I was in the ER this past month, the doctor there, he explained to me how to diagnose a patient and explain all the specifics. And he taught us how to read x-rays and a lot of other interesting information. So it's cool to have those people there, the residents and the medical students, because they have time to interact with you.
Once you enter the hospital environment, the fetters are off. You are tactily involved. What you see sticks. You don't have to reread the paragraph 12 times. It's different, and I think education generally, this is my editorial comment, should be more on your feet and less on your rear end. I think you have to immerse yourself and entangle. The day flies, the learning is dynamic.
One cool thing we did at the hospital was we got to observe a surgery. We watched an ankle surgery. It was really interesting. They fused two bones together. So we got to stand in the operating room and watch everything being done from a distance, and the doctors were really nice about it. They explained everything that was going on.
Getting to actually see what the doctors do on a daily basis and what the residents do, the medical students do, what they talk about, and seeing that even they have to learn new things every day through teaching rounds or little quizzes that they have to do together. it's just so much more hands-on, and you get to understand what doctors really are like.
I've worked at the Gala for the past 4 years, and I've fully understood what it really takes to run our school. And without the Gala, I don't think it would have been possible for us 4 students in the BenMed program to be shadowing at St. Vincent Charity Medical Center. I think the Gala gives us great opportunity to attend a college preparatory school. Working at the Gala, I have noticed that our Benedictine alumni are 1 in a million. I think that they want to do as much as they can for us, and I think that the more that they help is the more that we can show what Benedictine really is.